Hi, this is Christelle Martinette, and I'm here and I'm going to do the monthly zodiac signs. I had a dream last night and it kept saying May, 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 and there was a subscriber that said, will you come back with, and I have to come back with the monthly zodiac signs. I don't know why, but I will. I'll start the readings now then. Hello Sagittarius, this is Christelle Martinette with a monthly reading, and yes I was actually told, middle of my dream, you have to go back, cut this out. Alright, I'm following, I'm heeding the call. Sagittarius, I'm feeling for you that there's a lot of happiness there. There's a lot of happiness, in and out, there's those little creepy responsibilities that you have. I'm going to call them responsibilities. They're really not negative, really not that negative. And you have a lot of support as well. This is what I'm getting as I shuffle these cards. These were all pre-shuffled, but I'm going to give them another. Let's see what's in store for you. Yes, you're going to embrace your fate. You're ready to embrace your fate. You've done the homework. You're waiting and having so much water wash over you to cleanse your soul, because you feel as if the past 4, 5, 6 years, 7 years have helped you to become who you are. But now is the time you feel that there's, there's a gateway you're going through. And the month of May will be very instrumental in that, because something's going to change. There's going to be either many of you, I'm not getting any numbers here, but a good quantity, we have 45% coming in. I get the numbers, so they come to me more than the names. About 45% of you are thinking seriously of partnering. Now, and this will take many different forms. It could be partnerships in crime, partnerships in financial endeavors, but a great amount of you, about 30%, are considering seriously to move in with a partner, and or to tie that knot, get married. But in the month of May, or towards the very end, I believe, it seems that will, and you're preparing yourself. The ablutions, you're preparing yourself. It's like a ritual. You're cleaning your house, getting the things ready, buying new glasses, trying to get sheets, getting a new mattress. You slowly but surely in your mind are preparing for that change. Now, what about the rest of you who are not preparing any of that? Well, there is a sharpness of intention here, and what you really want. It's as if you're preparing your mind for new ideas, because you've had enough of your old lifestyle and you're not ready to go it alone any longer, any further. You want to make a societal jump. You're ready to go back into the fray and take what you want. All right, now this is, we're talking about numbers here. That was 45% for the others. Now this I'm getting at 25. And now that, 45, 25, that's 70. And there's a 30% left. There's another story there. But what I'm seeing here for the last of you, the 30% of you, you're still waiting as if you're not taking your responsibility. You think that, well, they're supposed to call me back. They haven't. I've done all this work. It's their turn too. You're in that position of it's there. You're not taking your responsibility for action. Now, and of course, it's never cut and dry, any of these categories and numbers. There's always an overlapping because the work needs to be done on all fronts. But it's a moment, May, where definitely high on your mind is that change that you so dearly want and that you have so dearly worked on. And it is coming. It is coming. And the steps are there for all to see. You can see it yourself and how your environment is changing. How even the desk at work where you work, little flower here, new pens, you know, you're seeing it yourself. And instead of, you know, splurging on something new for yourself, maybe you go buy a new pair of underwear just to make yourself feel good, you know, something basic, some running socks, but something's there. It's not just the spring. It's every now and then my computer just shuts off, so I'll repeat my words. It's not something that's a figment of your imagination. It's you that's there, that knows that you have been preparing, and you want to see things come about. You want to see things gel. You want to see things emerge for yourself. Now, let's take another deck here. This is the Initiatory Tarot. All right, now, I'm talking to the 30% that is waiting for others to make decisions on your behalf. Well, you're going to have to wait a little bit more. If you're not taking up your responsibility, it's the cards are telling me you're going to have to wait more. That 35% then, look at this, how in detail this is. I don't know where this is coming from, but the 35% of those who are sharpening your, your nails and your knives and, you know, getting ready for the big change is in for a time in May where it's going to seem like hard work. Now, it will be. I mean, always changing is hard work, and preparing yourself for change is hard work. But, you know, the rewards to be reaped afterwards are phenomenal. So just bear that in mind. Now, there is a focus, the other 45% that will be, you know, joining forces towards month's end and changing their status, perhaps with an actual commitment and a marriage or an engagement of some sort, but in any case, pairing together, will find that not only the closeness, not only the touch of that other person close by will bring solace in times of need, but it also will contribute to improving your funds. And of course, this will mean that you need to contend with another person, a very live human being, and they have a head on their shoulders, and they will tell you their minds. You know, they'll speak their minds. And you're going to have to embrace that. And every time you have the feeling that you need to recoil away because your space was invaded, this new coming together is something different, go out and embrace that other person. Go toward them and not away. This is what the cards are telling me. Go toward them and not away. Your financial, you will have financial gain from it. It's a period after you come together that you'll see that economically how it will change your life. Now, the focus of the spread, and this is for all three different categories of Sag, all you Sagittarius that are out there, is the change, welcoming the change and improving your finances, welcoming the change and having your feet firmly planted on the ground. There's water and earth here for you, following you, Sag. Your fire is always around you, and of course the elements, all elements are here, but the focus is on you firmly grounded and accepting the change, It's a lovely spread. It's just lovely to see, just lovely to see. Let me take some Vita Sibilo. Although these are very, very clear, I'm going to take a few cards on the percentage of you, percentage of you who, I think it was 25%, that added up to 70. Those of you who are distinguishing yourself, preparing yourself for the change, and who will be having more of a sense of battle and battlement during the month of May. Okay, yes, yes. And I mentioned going back into society, getting ready to turn back, because you're coming from, this is the widowo, the widower here, which could be, it's speaking to sadness, to loss, okay? And a conversazione in stanza, news coming in. So prime yourself, because you are, and we feel it here, we feel that you're coming from a recent loss, and this can have taken, a loss of a relationship, and this is what I'm, a relationship that could have been a partnership in crime, in work, or something of that kind. But for many of you, it will be a loss of a loved one, a partner that you've split up from. Okay, now, but you're preparing for a leap out into the social world, and you'll be getting news. Not long-awaited news, but you'll be getting news out of the blue that will help you with that. Now, I'm going to take the runes and see what they can add to this. Kinats has been coming up over and over again. Kinats has been coming up over and over again. Fehu as well. These are beautiful runes. Beautiful runes. Like the Hanged Man, the rune need is telling me that you need to take your time. You have to take your time. As much as you need it, that is the proportion to which you have to take time. Again, Kinats is just, shedding light. You are illuminated here. And abundance will be, you'll be reaping those rewards. Okay, Otale here. This is a rune that speaks of, and it's, in line with this need. This is a rune that is has fallen on the card of abundance, the Nine of Pentacles. And what it's telling me, what they're telling me, these three of abundance plus the need, is that May is a month that you cannot go without making a transformation. The month of May is going to be very instrumental for you in making a serious change. And for those 30% of you who are, stalling off taking up your responsibility, try to, think about that, because the month of May is going to bring you to another step in the development of your, of the change that you are looking for, actually. And it's going to be a very important month for you, Sagittarius. Namaste, my Sagittarius friends. Thank you for joining me, and I hope this was of help. Until we read again, thanks a lot. Bye-bye.